Guys, you read the title correct. Is this the last season that we're going to see JJ Watt play for the Houston Texans? We're going to discuss it next. Cue the intro.
The city of the dream team, Hakeem, Turing, Beyonce, yeah, man. And I remember hot summer, hot winter. I couldn't fight, so the block made a hot spill.
Everybody, welcome back to the 713 Houston Sport, guys. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. And this is a video that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And it's going to be a controversial video, of course, because of the things that JJ Watt has done for Houston. But, you know, I've talked to young Ari Gold, I've talked to other people, and, you know, if you look at JJ Watt himself, you know, he hasn't been himself. He's been injured the last, couple years. Out of the last 4 years, he's only played 32 games. You know, he's broken his back, he's broken his leg, he just tore his pec, and, all those injuries are adding up. And, he's not old, but in football wise, he is. This season he's gonna cost us $15.5 million at 31, and next season when he's 32, he's gonna be $17.5 million. A big payday for JJ Watt. Next season. And I feel like that if Bill O'Brien, I feel like Bill O'Brien is looking at this, and then I feel like Bill O'Brien is really thinking that this could be JJ Watt's last season to save that money, because we have to pay other people. We have to pay Zach Cunningham. We're gonna have to pay Justin Reed. We still haven't signed Deshaun Watson. And a lot of that money could go somewhere else to players who are going to be here for longer than 2 years, right? You would hope that Deshaun Watson is here for the next 10 years. You would hope Justin Reed is here for the next 9 years. You would hope Zach Cunningham is here for the next 5 to 6 years. I think Bill O'Brien is now looking towards the future, and I think that he's looking at these core players as people who he wants to try to win a Super Bowl with. I'm not saying he's just going to throw JJ Watt out there, but I'm just saying that if JJ Watt has an underwhelming season, if he gets under 10 sacks, or if he gets injured again, I think Bill O'Brien, wouldn't hesitate. I think he'll release him. Do I think JJ Watt has trade value? Probably not. Probably not, unless he goes absolutely bonkers, and gets like 16, 18 sacks. And then, and then again, you have to wonder, will anybody give you high draft compensation for a 32-year-old defensive end who's going to cost you $17 million? And this is a very touchy subject because JJ Watt has done so much for us. Let's not forget what he did for Hurricane Harvey. Let's not forget in our first playoff win, he took it back. He picked off Andy Dalton and took it back. I was screaming, guys, because JJ Watt is a polarizing player. He is going to be in the Hall of Fame. He is somebody that, that Houston is going to talk about for a very long time. And I know a lot of people really love JJ Watt. A lot of people really love the leadership that he brings. But, for the past 9, 7, 8 years, JJ Watt has been the face of the franchise. And I think it's time for Deshaun Watson to be the face of the franchise, to be the leader. And I have no problem, and then I have no doubt that Deshaun Watson will run away with this franchise as the leader. And then I think Bill O'Brien's looking at it, like that as well. Is, hey, I have a quarterback. A polarizing quarterback, an elite young quarterback who is going to bring you a Super Bowl. The only question is when. Going back to the JJ topic, do I think JJ Watt, do I think he's going to play out his contract here? I don't think so. I think that Bill O'Brien's going to be looking at that money, and then also we know Bill O'Brien isn't worried about making the wrong move, right? The man traded Clowney for a bag of chips. He traded DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson and a second round pick. O'Brien is gonna do what he thinks is right for the team, and JJ Watt could be the next person out for the Houston Texans. Now, I would be worried about this if we didn't have Deshaun Watson, but the reality is that we do, and the reality is you know, we grew up with these players. And I'm sorry if I'm getting like a little emotional right now. It's, you know, it's gonna be hard for people to see JJ Watt not in a Houston Texans uniform. It was very hard for me to see Andre Johnson come back in a Colts uniform and score 2 touchdowns on us and win the game for them. But you know, we don't. There's times where you don't get to see your favorite player retire with the team that you love. And I think that's going to happen with JJ Watt. Do I think he's going to be a Houston Texan in the next couple of years? No. I think he's going to go with his brothers or go to Green Bay. But let me know what you guys think, guys. Do you think that this is JJ Watt's last season? And you know, like, really be real with your answer. You know, I know a lot of people are going to say, no, absolutely not, absolutely not. But this is a business, ladies and gentlemen, a hard business. And we do have Bill O'Brien, who's not afraid of making a very hard choice. Let me know what you guys think, guys. As always, go Texans. Y'all be safe out there, and y'all definitely have a blessed day.